Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bell Boss Souls Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. This time, Evan brought over a really cool looking space exploration game.
Yes, this is Kepler 3042.
Yeah.
This is a space exploration game. You're going out in the galaxy, you're terraforming planets, utilizing your resources and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's like a 4X game, but without the 4X part.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's not super long or anything like that, or complex.
You're not building like spaceships to fight each other.
No, exactly. Yeah, it's all about exploration and terraforming.
Cool.
It has some really cool mechanics. I can't wait to show you.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of fun.
Sounds pretty
style's
interesting.
beautiful too.
Yeah, I was gonna say the box looks awesome.
Yeah,
art
the board
style-wise
looks awesome. I can't wait to show it off. Yeah.
This sounds pretty fun, and it's right up my alley. I love space exploration games.
Yes,
so let's take a look inside Kepler 3042. Kepler 3042.
Yes.
This game looks awesome already.
That is not. That's the date.
It's got some stuff in there, man.
Yeah, as we're gonna find out, that's a beautiful board. But no, there's a lot to this game. It's a space exploration game about terraforming planets, going around, not fighting, because there's no fighting in the future.
Nope.
But yeah.
Everybody's cool, man.
Recommended cool. 14 up alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you gotta be an alien.
You gotta be an alien to play this. But yeah, no. Here's the box. Pretty
Go
artwork.
ahead and open this one up.
Do you need help?
I might.
I'm hold the box. There you go.
There we go.
Renegade Game Studios catalog.
We've literally covered all three of those.
Yeah, everything on the beginning. Rulebook. We'll go over that in a second.
Yeah.
Full color and everything like that.
Pretty good size.
Yes.
We're looking at what, like about 20 pages of rules. We'll come back to that though.
So now we have punch-outs. These are the planets. As you can see, there's a variety of different planets with the different victory points. There's going to be things you have to do to be able to terraform those planets.
Yeah, the terraform points there. And then are they unknown when you start?
Yes, they're like you have to go and discover them.
Very cool.
We have the different player colors. There is blue, red, green, and yellow with white cubes and black cubes as well.
Orange cubes too. What are those?
Oh, I'm sorry, orange. Ooh. Is it private players? No.
Nope.
Oh, orange cubes as well. These are those are the resources.
Oh,
yeah. So there you go.
Yep. So all those.
Yeah, with a bunch of baggies as well, which is always very nice.
Look, even more baggies.
Wow, there's a lot of
baggies
baggies in this game.
Thank you.
Baggie the game.
We need those baggies. There's a lot of punch-outs here. So.
Now these are going to be the cards. I'm going to open this up, actually. I'm going to open this up. You go ahead and keep going.
Keep going here. It looks like we have a score pad. It's just a bunch of pads of those, so that's neat. Always like those. Looks like next up we have player cards. So again, one for each player. There's 4 of them total, and it looks like they all have the same stats. So it's not like it's just the different colors represent your player character. So you're starting on equal footing there.
Yeah.
Then we have this board. This looks like a tracker of some type.
I think that's what you need for each planet to. So each planet is numbered.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's what you need to be able to terraform that planet. Oh. So the planets on the board, when we get to the board, they're going to be randomly placed.
Yeah.
But they're the same planet when you discover. So you have different ways of.
So each player is going to get one of these, and you're going to have a board basically telling you
what you need to do to terraform that planet. Now, when you find planets, they're going to have a corresponding card. So this is CR, or is that G? GR 830512, and then you flip it over. That's what you need to terraform it, and that's also the points you get. The number on the planet is the points you get. So so you flip it this way, you get even more victory points at the very end once you terraform it. Every one of the planets has corresponding cards, and they're all numbered, so they're easy to find. We also have these tech cards. I think that's what these are. Yeah, antimatter. Yeah, these are the tech cards. Give you different abilities, but they also give you victory points. So there's another reason.
So it's beneficial to not just get the techs for their points, but also for their abilities.
These are like event cards and stuff like that.
Okay.
So
things can happen as you're traveling.
And then this is the quick summary cards and stuff like that. So those are what those cards are.
Then we've got 4 more panels again, one for each player. These look like your trackers for your tech trees.
Okay.
So up there you see you've got antimatter, terraforming, energy development, quantum physics, and space travel. So you wanna upgrade those, get around the board faster, and get more points.
Right.
So.
Right.
And then finally here, maybe not finally. Yep. Maybe. Oh, this board is bigger than I was expecting. Bonk, bonk. We have the board. We'll open this up in a second, but then just while we're here, real fast. Nothing in the bottom of the box.
Nope.
We do like to double check.
Yep.
We move that to the side.
Okay.
And then this board is pretty big, man. Whoa. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, yeah. We're not going to be able to fit this in the camera.
Probably.
This goes over there. This goes over there.
Okay, so it's a triple thing here.
Look how pretty this board is. It's this nice like nebula art style. It's a hex-based board. So a bunch of hexagons. And you're going to be placing planets in these parts randomly, of course. So it's different every time. Also notice it's ringed. So there's a center, there's a middle, and then there's an outer. Planets terraformed on the outer are going to be worth, of course, more points because they take a while to get to anyways.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the late game.
Yeah.
Also, real quick, let me just slide this up so we can take a look at the bottom of the board.
Yeah.
And real fast, you've got, these are where the decks are going to go, obviously. And then over here, you've got your score trackers and things like that.
Yeah, which is really
Resource tracking here. This might be the turn tracker, I'm not sure.
That yeah, I think that's the turn tracker, and then these are the different kind of resources that you go up on.
Yeah.
Because you can use actions to continually go up here, and then at the end of the game, that's how many victory points you get depending on where you are. So yeah, that's the board. It's a awesome board. I love this.
This looks really cool. Yeah, I like the look of this Galaxy board. Let's go ahead and hop out real fast and take a look at the rules. We've got the Kepler 3042 rulebook here.
Yeah.
Again, more of that awesome art style that you have going across.
You have a description at the very beginning of what's going on. You're really just going out.
It's the 1920 pages long. So.
Yeah. So the Galaxy, we didn't talk about this. The Galaxy is our own Milky Way. This is Sagittarius A in the very center.
Yeah.
Which is the big supermassive black hole that is at the center of the galaxy. And Sol is actually this one right here.
Oh, okay.
That's where we live. But that's why there's ring progression. That's why you start here in the middle, the Sol, and then you can go out.
Sure, makes sense.
There's victory points out there. Anyway.
I mean, this is based off of humans, so that would make sense.
Yes, based off of humans, yeah.
Like, I mean, it's our galaxy.
Yes, this is our galaxy exploring, yeah.
Yeah.
All the components we've already taken a look at. These colored cubes, the orange ones were energy, white ones are matter, and then black ones are antimatter.
Gotta have the antimatter.
Yeah, antimatter, man. We have the bodies, stuff like that. We're gonna continue on. There's a setup to the game.
Yeah.
And there are, on that player board we saw with all the planets that have
right.
There are like little bars that show you what planets are going to be used for a certain amount of players. So if you have 4 players, you're going to use all of them, but like 3 players, you're going to have some of them.
You're going to use the ones with the 3 bars.
Exactly. Got it. Yeah, so there is that. There is, I think this is talking about movement over here.
I think that's placement for the planets.
Planets, okay, that's what it is. Placement for the planets, yeah. But you were right, they are flipped over upside down, so you don't know what they are. They're also going to go around the star. They're not going to go on top of the star, because that makes sense, right?
Makes sense to me.
They are revolving around their stars. They are orbiting their stars. Anyway, more setup. We can kind of gloss over that a bit.
Yeah, just keep going here.
We have the board details. This is going to talk about.
That was the round tracker up top.
Yes, yeah, you were right about that. These are, and then these are the what is
resource?
You
get resource. Colonial leadership track and technological.
That's what it was.
Track.
Yeah.
So those two things go.
Yeah,
up.
and I'll tell you in a second how you can go up those tracks. But there's also Sol here, Sagittarius. There are also different systems. Like there's a binary star system, a trinary star, 2 or 3 stars in the same system. It talks about all of the kind of different bodies or
celestial
bodies and floating around in that space.
Yep.
How to play. Now this is what everyone's interested in. So. You're going to reveal progress cards, which are those kind of like event cards I show you.
Sure,
you're going to do player turns, and then you're going to do cleanup. The progress cards, like I said, they're missions and stuff like that, events that things happen. Player turns. So you're going to, on your player board, you have this kind of grid. I want to actually see how far down is that player board. It's right here.
Okay.
On your player board, you have this cool kind of grid right here. You're going to be moving a cube around this grid. You can't do diagonally. You can only do
side by side,
diagonally, or whatever it's called.
Orthogonally.
Yeah, and you're going to do the ability on there. What's really cool though is you do a secondary ability based off of the column or row you're in. So if you're landed right here, you do that ability, but you also get the choice of either going up 1 or in the science or up 1 in the civil. Trackers. If you were here, you can do that ability or that ability. So where you go matters, not only because of the ability in the middle, but also because of the surrounding.
So really, when you're placing your workers, or your worker, I guess, it's singular. That's really going to determine what the rest of your turn looks like too, in terms of like just your options.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
Cool. And it is double-sided. We've got to show
double-sided. I think.
The only difference, I think, is
the person.
picture.
It's a male or female that you can choose from. So yeah, that's what that is. It talks about movement, stuff like that. Terraforming, which is the biggest part. You get points from terraforming, and it is a victory point based game.
Yeah.
So
whoever has the most of the in-wings.
Yes, exactly. Goal. Yeah, whole goal of that. So that's how you terraforming, stuff like that. We're gonna continue on. Energy storage. You're gonna be. It's also resource management. So you're gonna be kind of not gambling. Juggling with all the resources to be able to do things. You spend those resources to terraform, but also to do things like go in your science tracker, tech tree and stuff like that.
Makes sense.
Continuing on. This is very wordy, but honestly,
it's a lot of examples as well.
It is a lot of examples, and it's very exact. So it's not like any gray areas or anything like that. You know exactly what you can and can't do. Technology benefits. That's also another thing that they're going to talk about in length, what the technology benefits and stuff like that
Which is
are.
like each technology kind of covers.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, it's got the actual person.
The actual planets and then the people who've discovered them.
That's pretty crazy.
I did not notice that earlier. Yeah, that's really cool. And then after that, after this point, you can do changes to set up and stuff like that. These are all the optional rules you can do, or at least the changes to set up. But bonus resources.
That is a lot.
There's
of stuff.
also a campaign structure, which is really cool. You can have progression throughout different gameplays. I thought that was really cool. I'm excited to do that.
That's a cool, neat reason to keep coming back to this game.
Yeah, really good replay value. Keep going. We have
some FAQs and then just the game
credits.
too.
But over here we have, what is this right here?
The science behind Kepler.
Yeah, so there's even a science. So you get to also learn something while you're playing.
Yeah.
It is our Galaxy 2, so you kind of get like a general idea of where everything's laid out.
Sure.
But it talks about Sagittarius A. There's different kinds of planets. There's gas giants, and then oceanic planets, stuff like that.
Planets.
Alien planets, which are kind of more like human-like or Earth-like. And that's it. That's a really cool rulebook. There's a lot to it.
There's a lot to it, and again, it is very wordy, but that's mostly because it's a lot of examples, a lot of exact verbiage to explain a lot of things. They even have that FAQ in there too. So
yeah,
if you're kind of a person that's really into the rules and make sure everything works,
right.
Kepler's got you covered.
If you're an astronomer or
astronomy student,
or astronomy student into science in any form, this is a really good game for you as well.
Sweet. Well, let's hop out for a really fast recap. Well, that was Kepler 3042. Fun looking space exploration game. I gotta say, I am digging this game.
Yeah, it's somehow a light, easy to play game, but it seems like a complex game, but it's not. It's really
it's got some complexity to it.
There's strategy involved.
Yeah, the strategy,
but it's not like mind-boggling. Like there's so
yeah.
much you can do and you don't know what to do.
It's not overwhelming.
Yeah, and it's really pretty. For anyone who loves space exploration, this is a great game.
I'm in, man.
All right.
This one looks awesome. Kepler 3042.
Good.
Let's crunch the numbers on this one real fast. This one also from Renegade Game Studios, Placentia Games.
Yes.
And I believe it was originally developed by, was it Postscript?
Where do you see that?
Postscriptum.
Yes, there you go.
Postscriptum Games. A lot of people working together on this one.
Hopefully that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Let's crunch those numbers real fast.
All right.
This one is recommended 14 and up. Again, it's not because it's super complex, but there is some strategy involved.
Yeah.
It seems appropriate for
it's always recommended too, so it's not necessarily a rule.
Number of players is 1 to 4.
Yes.
So you can play solo if you choose to.
Takes about 1 to 2 hours.
1 to 2 hours.
Yeah,
probably depending on how many players you have and their skill level, obviously. And then what's the price point on this one?
$64.99.
Yeah, so it's right up there.
Yeah.
And again, as you saw, there's quite a bit of stuff in here.
Yeah, it's got some heft to it.
It's got some heft in this box. So that is Kepler 3042. I'm AdamHarry from Bowles.
I'm Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.